Michaela, supervisor of the Kincardine and Tiverton Branches of the Bruce County Public Library. There are lots of books I'm looking forward to this fall, so let's jump in. The first book I'm looking forward to is Starling House by Alex E. Harrow, a grim and gothic new tale about a small town haunted by secrets that can't stay buried and a sinister house that sits at the crossroads of it all. Described as a gorgeously gothic modern fantasy, it tells the story of Opal, an orphan, high school dropout, full-time cynic, and part-time cashier who is determined to find a better life for her younger brother Jasper, one that gets them out of Eden, Kentucky, their dying bad luck town, known only for the legend of E. Starling, the reclusive 19th century author and illustrator who wrote The Underland and then disappeared. Before she vanished, Starling House appeared. But everyone agrees that it's best to let the uncanny house and its lonely misanthropic heir, Arthur Starling, go to rot. Gothic stories are my bread and butter, so I can't wait to have this book in my hands. In the same vein of new and dark fantasy, I'm also looking forward to Godkiller by Hannah Kaner, about a hero who makes her living killing gods and loves it. While you wait for those books, step into another crumbling manor full of mysteries and secrets with The Lost Tale of the Flower Bride by Roshani Chokshi. The next book I'm looking forward to is The Golden Gate by Amy Chua. In Berkeley, California, in 1944, homicide detective Al Sullivan has just left the swanky Claremont Hotel after a drink in the bar when a presidential candidate is assassinated in one of the rooms upstairs. With wealth and enemies aplenty, anyone could have done it, until Sullivan discovers a link to the death of a 7-year-old girl at the same hotel 10 years earlier. Some say she haunts the Claremont still. This trail leads to one of the wealthiest families in all of San Francisco, whose powerful influence hinders our quest for the truth. Described as a page-turning debut, it brings to life a historical era rife with turbulent social forces, groundbreaking forensic advances, and when race and class define the very essence of power, sex, and justice. Because I'm apparently very into mid-40s and 50s San Francisco-based mysteries, I'm also looking forward to The Bell in the Fog by Lev A.C. Rosen, sequel to The Lavender House, which sees the return of gay ex-police detective Vander Mills, drawn into another intriguing case. And while you wait, check out Back to the Garden by Laurie R. King, which, while set in the modern-day Bay Area, opens up a grim murder case from 50 years before at a storied and glamorous California estate. Finally, I'm looking forward to A True Account by Catherine Howe. This novel is a daring first-hand account of one young woman's unbelievable adventure as one of the most terrifying sea rovers of all time. While the golden age of piracy comes to a bloody close, whispers of a treasure in the Caribbean spread. Hannah Majory is ready to take her life into her own hands, disguising herself as a cabin boy in the pitiless crew of a notorious pirate in an attempt to earn her freedom and change her tides. Meanwhile, Professor Marion Beersford pieces together Hannah's story in 1930, discovering a centuries-old mystery at the center of the story that Marion is determined to solve, just as Hannah may have been determined to take it to her grave. Parallel narratives from two different times can draw us deeply into the action of the past. You might also enjoy The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner, about a present-day woman's investigation into the mysterious apothecary who supplied the women of 18th century London with disguised poisons to use against the oppressive men in their lives. Also taking place across timelines is Kindred by Octavia E. Butler, which tells the story of Dana, a Black woman who finds herself repeatedly transported into the perilous conditions of the antebellum South. She stumbles upon the plantation owner's son, who she must save from drowning so that her own future can occur.